Welcome back to the Mad County Build series, and once again we are ready for drywall. If you guys are new to the channel, there's an entire playlist on the Mad County Build. This is a post frame style home that we're self-building. We've been at it for a little over a year and a half now, and I just want to thank everybody that has come along this journey with us. When I started this YouTube channel, my intent was to create a channel that was transparent, that was honest, and that gave people an idea what it takes to build your own home, or what goes into it, so if you have a home built, you're aware. And as you guys know, I've shared the troubles that we have faced through this, and in all honesty, this build has gone super smooth, other than this moisture issue. But we are back ready, and I'm 100% confident that this house is going to perform amazing. And we have a lot more R-value structural support from this closed cell spray foam at this point than I ever imagined. So there's anywhere from 4.5 to 6 inches of closed cell spray foam in this house. So it is going to be rock solid, it's going to be airtight, and it is going to be very efficient. There is no need to put a vapor barrier on the inside of the walls at this point. And the reason being is, like I said, is the vapor barrier is achieved by the closed cell spray foam, which is one of the benefits from it. So I know during this last video, the support that you guys poured out to my wife and I and my family was amazing. A lot of you guys want to contribute in some way financially, and I really do appreciate that. However, at this point, that's just not something I want to do. If you guys want to help us out, there are a few things you can do to help us out. One, you can watch our videos. If you like them, hit that like button. That helps us out on YouTube. Share them with your friends. We also, I know a lot of you guys don't have Facebook or Instagram, but we're trying to get to 10,000 followers on Facebook, and we're trying to get to 10,000 followers on Instagram, because that will allow both of those to help us financially if we can get to that level. So when you're watching these YouTube videos, you can let one of the ads run, watch the ads. That helps us out financially. So this is strictly for the people that wanted to help us financially. Those are some ways that you can do it, and that would really help us out. So with that being said, let's jump in to this video and what we did here to the columns to seal them up.
Oh yeah, we never stopped.
All right, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the scaffolding back together, and then you're gonna go up to the top and you're gonna start filling in those gaps up there.
Heck no.
Being that you're scared of heights, that's the only way to get over it, is to face your fear.
Yeah,
No, let's start upstairs.
Okay.
Gonna do some caulking. Mailman's here. You trying to break in?
Ooh, maybe he's delivering my chocolate.
Yeah, go check it out. If you got chocolate, bring it up. Get a hammer and nail all these staples in.
Okay.
So these are the laminated columns right here. So that is made up of these 4 boards right here, because these are a 4-ply. So there's spray foam behind. Technically, there's supposed to be spray foam behind all of it, because we can't verify that. We're going to seal all these joints to make sure. So I'm just going to run the sealant down, and then I'll wipe it smooth with a trowel. And this stuff is super sticky. I can only get it where I get it. For those of you who are new to the channel and are wondering why I would go to this extreme, you can check out the Mad County Build playlist. You can see the moisture problem that we had, and we are just going to the extreme here to make sure we have no air leakage and no more problems with condensation. So if you're interested, check out the Mad County Build playlist for more information. I'm using a urethane type sealant that is flexible and it's for dynamic joints, which means if it's moving, it won't lose its adhesion or its sealing capability. So we got a lot of this to do, so we're gonna get going.
Our next house.
Yeah. So we got the two in this room done. So I'm just gonna go through all the columns, hit them all, and then I'll come back through with my can of spray foam and look for any spots that I need to hit. And then after that, I'll come back around and make sure there's just gonna be some spots right here. I'm gonna have to scrape some of this off for the drywallers. Won't take too long, but we're just gonna do all the columns first, and we'll look for spots that need to be hit with some spray foam maybe. Go from there. But that's about it, guys. We are pretty much ready again. They're gonna come bring the drywall next week and start drywalling again. So I imagine it'll only take them about a half a day to hang all the exterior walls. They hung this whole house in just over a day, so it shouldn't take them long to do that. The only place I had to cut the ceiling out was right here, and they'll just skim coat this ceiling and retexture it. But overall, even though this has taken about 6 or 7 weeks to get back to where we were, I'm thankful that we found this when we did. I know that if it hadn't been for the extreme cold and it hadn't been for the drywall going in, I might not have found this, and it would have been a way worse problem down the road. So I know a lot of people are saying, well, you know, this was caused by the cold weather, it was caused by the high humidity. You're right, that exacerbated it to the point where I could find it. So I'm thankful for that. Had that not been the case, had this been a production home that would moved along a lot faster, I wouldn't have found it, and this house would have been finished, and who knows how long it would have taken before I would have recognized the problem, and this whole thing could be much worse. So hopefully we can all learn from this. We had a plan, and the problem is if the plan is not executed, you can have the perfect plan and it doesn't matter. And that's all this was. The spray foam, I want to be clear that the spray foam itself was not the problem. It was the application. It was the human error in it that caused it. So I am not against spray foam. I actually love spray foam. It's the best way that, in my opinion, that you can insulate a home. And it just didn't get executed the way it should have, which caused the problems. So that's that. You can have all the engineering, you can have all the blueprints, and you can have all that stuff, but if one contractor or anything you do, if you do not execute, it doesn't matter. So keep that in mind. Try to educate yourself as much as you possibly can on everything, even if you're hiring something out. Because as I found, I wish I would have known more. I wish I would have educated myself more on what to look for and all that good stuff, and maybe I could have avoided this. But we really appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you on the next video.